Hello and good afternoon. Welcome back to Audiotree Live. My name is Jason, and today is Friday, January 17th. We are coming at you again from Chicago, Illinois on this cold winter day. Before we get into today's show, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button below on our channel. Our staff does a lot of work to find the best artists to bring on the show. You don't want to miss out on any of this, so make sure you don't by hitting that button. As usual, you could find this session on every streaming platform imaginable, including Spotify and Apple Music and many more. And now, I'm really stoked to introduce to you guys our friends from our hometown Chicago, Footballhead. Take it away, fellas. Hey guys, this has always been something strange for us here at Audiotree. Over 88% of you who watch our videos are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. So could we please ask you a favor? If you like the show and you like discovering new music and you want to support us, the free and simple way to do that is to just hit the subscribe button. And our commitment to you is that if you do that, our team will continue to get the best bands we can. We'll listen to your feedback. We'll book the bands you want to see on the show, and we'll continue spreading the word of live music to the world. Thank you so much. All right, guys. That was fucking sick. That was so good. These songs, what comes to my head immediately, I'm downloading songs on my family's computer on LimeWire, getting them tons of viruses, convincing my mom to go to the mall to either get me a new CD at Circuit City or maybe like a new DVD when they were a new thing at Suncoast Videos, maybe waiting in line at Auntie Anne's to try and get a pretzel. All of this stuff is the vibe I get when I listen to this. Like a little bit of Jimmy Eat World, a little bit of Blink-182 sprinkled in there. What would you guys tell me that the ethos is for a band like Footballhead?
I think any song that could have been on Madden 05, 06.
Like ATV music a little bit.
ATV Off-Road Fury 2, maybe Need for Speed, one of those early Need for Speed games. But yeah, honestly, being 90s kids and growing up playing video games like that, your Linkin Parks and your Trust Companies and the pop punk bands you mentioned, stuff like that. I think you get exposed to it and it never really goes away. So I think we're just trying to stay true to like what we've always loved and play songs that excite us and kind of bring back that flavor. Because I think when that era ended, bands left a lot of good songs on the table. So we're trying to write them.
I completely agree. Like that last song you guys played definitely could have been on the Grind soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe I get from it. So let me ask you guys this hypothetical question. Let me get your guys' imaginations running, and I want an answer from everybody. Let's say your mom is taking you to Circuit City right now, probably going to get a CD for $9.99. What would be the pick you guys would get that you would say draws a little bit of inspiration from Footballhead or to Footballhead?
Look at me.
You hit it first.
No, not me. Adam, you want to go first?
No.
I think, and I actually have a legitimate Circuit City memory. I couldn't tell you the year, but it was like 5th or 6th grade. I got Starting Line Based on a True Story and System of a Down Mesmerized in the same day.
Hard.
Mom said, you can only have one. I said, no, I want both. And I got lucky. I got both.
He still acts just as entitled, too. He was saying something just like that to me yesterday.
If I defend myself, I seem guilty. So
If we're going based on true stories, I will say, I think this was at Best Buy, not Circuit City, but the first CD I ever bought with my own money was Saint Anger by Metallica.
Hard pick.
There's something in there has translated to what we just played, I think, at some point.
Absolutely. Yeah, heavy riff in that third song. I hear it for sure. How about you guys? You guys got any picks?
Oh, man. I got to say, first albums I bought at Dog Walking Money, probably Foo Fighters One by One.
Oh, yeah.
I remember my uncle was like, you got to check this out, Liam. And then I played it, and my parents were like, he's too young for that. And I'm like, well, now I love it more than anything. Yeah, probably that one, or like, she's like, Green Day Dookie was the other one for me.
A big one for me was Let Go by Nada Surf. And one of the first times I heard Ryan singing, it kind of reminded me of some of the energy and, crunchier guitars, I guess. But I think there was some parallels there that really drew me to this band early on.
I think my first record, or like the first record that ever got me into something heavier, was the Used self-titled. So I try to bring a lot of that kind of flavor drumming-wise to this music. A lot of splash cymbals, the side snare, all the cool 2000 stuff.
Oh, yeah. You know I'm about it, especially the side snare right there, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That shit sounds so good, too. Yeah, okay. So before we get back into it, I do want to ask another question for you, Ryan. So from my understanding, Footballhead started as your solo project, correct?
yeah.
Okay. What inspired you, or how did the transition come to bring it to a full band like we're seeing today?
It happened so naturally, man. I think that, like many ideas, like my friend to the right here, he always curbs me and steers me in the right direction. I think that, while having solo music initially was like a fun creative outlet for me. I've always been a band guy. I mean, all of us in this room have played in bands for years, like almost 10, a lot of us, I think. So, we've been doing it for a long time, and the camaraderie is incredible in the context of a band as opposed to a solo project. Admittedly, I don't like to do all the operations and shit like that every day that, having just a solo project requires. And, to be frank with you, it's become so collaborative in every element of the band. Like, whether it is creativity, like Snow's produced all the Footballhead releases. Everyone has like a pivotal role in how this band functions, and it's just like a good group of people to constantly gather with every week and be around. So pretty easy choice to, lean into the band aspect as opposed to a solo project.
Absolutely. Sounds good to me. Well, fellas, you want to take it away and play some other songs?
Tightrope, like I could walk to you right now. Another weight that shakes the ground. Little side note, your ripples true when it's profound. Not gonna lose when I look down on the ground again. Will it ever end? It all depends on me, I'm feeling down on the ground again. Will it ever end? It all depends on me, I'm feeling. We got one more guitar change for y'all. This is the best part of the show, baby. I left your picture in a frame. Thought I could savor better days. I've got some others I could choose, like this one more. So what's the use? I still can't handle how it is. I talk to Jen and all my friends. I still hope to leverage all I got. Is what it is for what it's not. I keep your frame little picture, even though it stings like a blister. I keep your frame little picture, even though it stings like a blister. I keep your frame little picture, even though it stings like a blister.
back here with Footballhead. So, from my understanding, in the year of 2024, you guys not only released the debut album, Overthinking Everything, but we also saw the mini album release of Before I Die, as well as the single Sliver, which is a crazy amount of music to put out in a single year, if you ask me. I don't know of many bands that could do something like that. How do you guys stay so prolific in releasing music at a rate like that?
Well, everything's built into this band, which is a huge bonus, I think. Snow and I on the songwriting side, and then we were fortunate enough to gather what we got, and we built out a studio in the suburbs that's in Snow's basement. And obviously Snow's engineering a bunch of bands, but we got really serious like last year and the year before, just grinding out songs, getting together once a week, twice a week, just going after it and making sure, you know, we liked what we were doing and we were doing it right. And by the time Overthinking was done, we already had the 7 songs that are on Before I Die. And I just think that we felt that it just felt more like, I don't know, more fitting in the context of an EP. So we decided.
You mean a mini album, right?
Oh yeah, sorry.
That was your idea, by the way.
No,
I just want to point that out.
I think that was Will's suggestion, but
No, it was you.
maybe it was me. Okay, it was me.
Just pass it on.
No, but yeah, it just felt like those were the 7 songs, and they shouldn't, 4 additional songs shouldn't be added to them. So that was the little 7-song collection, and we're really fortunate because I feel like Before I Die basically resembles where the band's going, in that, I hesitate to say the word heavy, but, that louder alternative direction. And I think we feel comfortable there. We like playing songs that, are reflective of the songs up Before I Die. And we're excited about where we're going with the sounds and the songs after that, too.
Absolutely. So what is the songwriting process like for the band? Is that mostly Snow and you, Ryan, then?
Primarily, yeah. It usually, there's been like maybe 2 different avenues I feel like we've explored so far in terms of songwriting. Normally Ryan will come to me with sort of like a husk or shell of a song, like, verse is built out and the chorus is built out maybe, and then we kind of expand from there. But there's also been a couple songs, and I couldn't tell you which ones, frankly, but songs where like I've written an entire instrumental basically and been like, Ryan, here, like take this and write vocals on it, which has been a cool approach too.
Yeah, that version of iterations of songs for the band gets me really excited because Snow's a super profound instrumentalist, whether it's guitar, drums, bass, whatever. And I love that we have 2 different voices collaborating with the same sound of the band. It makes it like all the more exciting, gives the band variety. And yeah, I think that was our home base too. When that started happening, when we started collabing like that, I think that's when we saw that people were more responsive to the band too. So.
Plus, I don't even really like any of Ryan's songs, so it's just really nice. To
Absolutely.
They get old fast. You're stale.
Oh, dude, be nice to yourself.
So the last question I want to ask you guys before you guys play us the rest of your set here is something I found. I found a quote when I was researching the record Before I Die, and it really stood out to me. And that quote is, "Fate will make its attempt to control you. The clock never ceases to tick, and you are always judged on your impact, not your intent." And I feel like as I get older as a person, I relate to these statements more and more. But I want to know, what do these statements mean to the band, and does the music you create have any intent on navigating these subjects?
I'm going to let you take that one, right?
Yeah. We're getting to the depths here. I love it. Particularly the part of that where you're judged on your impact, not your intent, more and more, becomes relevant with each passing year. Like, you could think you're the nicest guy in the world, but if you're not meeting someone on their terms and meeting them halfway, you're never going to establish human connection, which basically is the only way that you can, reference merit for your life, is if you have good human connection. It's part of our own human security. So I think those 7 songs are just like honest. That's all I can really say about them from like a writing perspective, is just that like they were what is top of mind. I need to, figure this out and, kind of word vomit here. And I think that shines through. There's a couple of like lyrics that I think are, pretty proud of, I suppose. So I think that is another part of our band too. Like there's no cutting corners with like words. Like if a lyric's got to be, a lyric's got to come from the heart if it's going to be a lyric. Like, no filler. There's so much stuff on the radio out there that's just bogus. So try to do what we can to just be ourselves and continue to be authentic.
Absolutely. I think as a band, that's the best thing you can ask for is honesty in the music. And that being said, guys, let's hear what the rest of your set is here. And thank you for joining us.
For sure. Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you so much for having us, very genuinely.
You guys rock.
Living in oblivion's ugly.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the camera and the audio crew today. And thank you, Footballhead, for being here for the amazing performance and the feeling and sense of nostalgia. And thank you to our viewers. If you haven't yet, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you feel so inclined. And also, please leave us a comment to let us know what you think of the session. You can check out all of our sessions, including this one right now, on any streaming service imaginable, including Spotify and Apple Music. Once again, my name is Jason. Thank you guys for your time, and we'll see you very soon.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?